Hey guys, in this video, I'll be explaining why scheduling your time is the solution to your procrastination. We've all been there, done that, pulling all-nighters or cramming our work until the last second because we kept telling ourselves that we have more time. However, Generation Z actually struggles with this issue of procrastination more than any other generation. And why? In my opinion, first of all, we have a short attention span. It's hard for us to focus on a task for a long period of time, and focusing and concentrating is probably the first, number one, most important thing to being productive and not procrastinating. Number two, I also think that it's not our fault that we have a short attention span. It's mainly because we grew up in a generation where we have many distractions to get ourselves involved in. For example, many of us turn to video games, watching shows, reading, texting our friends, involving ourselves on social media, all of the above instead of engaging ourselves in our homework and in our projects. So in this video, I want to share with you how scheduling my time has saved me from procrastinating. Well, for the most part. Don't click away, because I know what you're thinking. This is just boring old scheduling. I knew that from the start. We've been doing agendas since grade 1. But hear me out. When I say scheduling, I don't mean just identifying what you have to do in a week, or I don't just mean writing to-do lists at the start of your day. But what I am saying is taking 30 minutes at the start of your week to really plan out that entire week in depth and in a realistic way. This would mean laying out your entire week with the due dates, with the important tasks and big projects. Not only that, it also means that you at the same time will be delegating the time you will work on those tasks. Well, perhaps on Monday, you'll work on something specific, on Tuesday on something else. And like this, you are giving yourself responsibilities and delegating work throughout the week so that you don't end up cramming an entire project in 2 or 3 hours. I can't say for sure about the other methods of productivity like the Pomodoro timer or other mobile apps, but I can say for sure that this method works. Hear me out and I'll teach you guys how I do it. But before that, I want to just give a disclaimer that this could be a hit or a miss. It could be a hit because it's a small task that makes a huge difference. Think about it. All you're doing is planning out your entire week, but it could be a huge hit. It could be a huge success because then you know exactly what you're gonna do for each day of the week. So by the end of the week, think of how much you would have accomplished just by planning out what you're gonna do. But it could also be a miss. Now, when I say a miss, I mean that it could be counterproductive or it could be unsuccessful. Some of you guys, or even myself, sometimes I tend to overload myself or set unrealistic goals. I put too much work on one day, or I overestimate the ability I have to accomplish my work or the amount of time I have on certain days. Now, for that reason, since it could be a hit or a miss, I want to show you guys how I plan out my work and my schedule using what I call a weekly calendar. Basically, I like to do them by hand, but feel free to use any way you want. So here, I actually start off by drawing a big rectangle. And usually I split this rectangle up to about 8 boxes or 7 boxes, approximately 1 week, but 8 boxes is usually easier. And after I split it up to 8 boxes, I usually start this on a Sunday or a Monday. So I would write down the date and the abbreviation for the weekdays. Next up, I usually use different kind of markers. I actually use a closed off bullet point for my classes. For example, on this day I have math class, on this day I have fencing training, and on this day I have a meeting, and basically those occurrences that happen throughout the week. And this helps me keep track of what meetings or what classes I have during that day. Next, I indicate with the arrow for the work that I have to accomplish. So here you can see me delegating my math homework throughout the week just before school starts. And next I would use just a simple hyphen bullet point to indicate some chores or other miscellaneous tasks that don't really fall under work or classes. So here you can see buying a calculator, getting my G1 test, etc. All of these fall under the little hyphen. Over this entire week, every day I'll be referring to this list to kind of see, okay, so this is what I have to do today, tomorrow, the day after that, and sometimes I would be adding or taking away things, I would be moving things around. It's a very dynamic calendar, but it kind of lays out exactly what you have to do for the entire week, and it helps you not only keep on top of what you have to do, but it helps you to not procrastinate, because instead of pushing everything until the very end, until the day before school starts, you already have your tasks planned out. If you've made it this far into my video, why should you even try this method? Like, why is it helpful? Why should you even care? Hear me out. This is gonna sound like a pep talk, but don't click away yet, because I might be good at pep talks, you never know. I'm so cringy, but not to get deep or anything. We only live once. Every second of the day, every minute you spend on TikTok, that you spend playing Valorant or League of Legends, or that you spend watching Netflix, is 1 second wasted. You're 1 second behind from everyone else that is working towards their goal. And since you only live once, try and make the most of your lives. Now, this probably sounds like overwhelming or overworking yourself, but what I'm saying is don't waste away your life by watching TV or, wasting it on video games. So first, put your priorities straight, guys. You have school, you are a student, you have tasks. Put those things that you have to accomplish first at the top of your list. Video games and TV shows can come later after your work is all done. Not only will this make your free time more satisfactory, but it also ensures that you will become a more successful person. What's stopping you from trying this method? What if this becomes the next big thing that kind of saves you from procrastination, and that you found this gem right before school? Who knows? This may just be the end of your never-ending issue of procrastination. The fact that you're already watching this video of me explaining how to not procrastinate is already showing that you're taking a step forward towards wanting to better yourself. I'm not saying that I'm good at school or that I'm good at being productive, because I'm also not productive 24/7 every day of my life, but I try my best to do so, and I just want to share a way that I prevent myself from procrastinating, because hopefully it could help you guys for this upcoming school year. So with that said, I wish all of you guys the best of luck for school. Hopefully we don't die, and hopefully COVID does not lock us down again and we have to return home for online school. And yeah, all the best everyone, and thank you for watching this video. Check out my other videos if you haven't already, because they are awesome. You should leave a comment, like and subscribe. I sound like a really cringy YouTuber, but that's alright. And I love you guys. Bye!